Welcome back to the Daily Obsessed Fat Guy, everybody. This is the last daily video. I'll be switching over to a weekly format after this one. Hope you're having a great day. Let's just jump right into it. And amazingly, I had 3,500 calories yesterday, and it felt good eating them. Let's just take a look at what I ate. You'll figure out what I really loved about it soon enough. And this is breakfast, despite it being 3 in the afternoon, because it really was the first thing that I ate this day. And I know you see these things, and I just really don't go into great detail about them, but I'll pick up on this a little bit more today. So, I mean, you know what chicken looks like. You know what french fries look like, so I'm skipping those. So, I'm going to finally show you what the Outshine bars look like, what my probiotics and vitamins look like, and what one of the Kroger Snap Medleys look like. Just like 3 or 4 different types, you're just going to see one. As you see here, the Snap Medley is very simple. Cheese, nuts, and fruit. And it's just... I actually bought all the separate ingredients for this to make bigger versions of it. I'm not going to go crazy on it in the future, but love it, and I'm going to get better versions of it in the rotation soon. Yes, I don't keep these in a box, and we actually ran out of 2 of the flavors. We usually have 5 here, but we get the no sugar added versions of them, and they're pretty good. They're only like 25, 30 calories. I think there's one of them in there that's like 40 calories for each one. It's not bad. They don't exactly make you full, but they are just a really great and quick treat for when you want something. I do not take these pills twice a day. This is pretty much 2 weeks worth right here. I just go from left to right. I don't even care about what the day says. Since I track everything in Chronometer every day, I know if I've taken this or not. I just take whatever the next day is, pop it open, toss it in. And it comes from these 5 items here. The 2 probiotics on the right are supposed to help out with skin and teeth, as they say. We'll see if that's the case. If I don't see improvements, or at least anything good from it, by the time I run out, I'm not going to replace them. The 3 items on the left are the core of any supplement cocktail mix that I do. And in the future, those 3 will probably be the only ones that I take eventually, if those probiotics on the far right don't help out. Those multivitamins are great. They're made from whole foods, fermented whole foods. So it is a great source that's almost completely bioavailable for your body, and it has natural probiotics in itself. Brewer's yeast, just like nutritional yeast, comes from a similar source, but with a slightly different process. You get a full amino acid profile with it, and it helps with the formation of muscles and protein. And then the last item there are probiotics. Based upon a sensitivity test, they also figured out that I was low on certain organisms, and those probiotics pretty much cover everything else that I actually would need. And combined with me having IBS, I'm hoping that this helps out. I've been noticing a significant difference in my bowel movements over the past few weeks, and I've been using this for off and on for about 2 or 3 months now. And I'm hoping that that's having an effect, at least part of the positive effect that I'm experiencing. Now we're getting to the rest of the food here, which are the Note brownies, and that's pretty much half a sheet of them right there. And it's just, that was not planned. I had just one earlier, and I was doing fine, but yeah, lately I've been kind of sabotaging my eating right before I go to bed. So about 5 hours after I initially eating them, I went back into the kitchen to put them up. I mean, they were covered, but went to put them up, open them up, put them into a different container, and then I just took the container with me and just ate them. I was like, nope, you're coming with me. But you know, that late night eating doesn't slow down my walking, so still getting steps in. Not as high as I like it to be every day, but I'm not losing my money, so that's good enough for now. Blood pressure is down. But you know, as you see, 4 points for systolic, 20 points for diastolic. That's day over day, not week over week. Week over week is just a few points for each one. I think just about 15 points for diastolic, but then just 3 points for systolic. So still not bad. Going back towards the good area. And also, this is not a fasted measurement. I could not calm down earlier, and I just had too much to do today. I mean, and I took this measurement right after I finished getting my steps for the day, after doing about 25 minutes of straight walking at a very brisk pace. And surprisingly enough, after eating, half a tray of brownies, I'm down almost 2 full pounds. And the only thing I can attribute to this is that one, that was probably the heaviest thing I ate. Despite them being calorically dense, I use olive oil and high quality eggs in making them, as well as reverse osmosis water. So high quality ingredients to mix with the mix. Didn't make it from scratch this time like I was supposed to. I found a really good low carb version from scratch, but that combined with the fasting, the intermittent fasting I've been doing, probably helped out. I'm getting anywhere between 17 to 20 something odd hours straight each time I do it now. Although some weeks are better than others, like week of June 13th to the 19th, very excellent, pretty beautiful results there. And next week, I'm still getting some nice results, but there's a whole couple of days where I did nothing, and the red isn't as bad. The red is where you're getting most of the fat burning. I was not using my sleep appropriately. And sleep is the trick for properly fasting intermittently. It's just, you're not eating while you're sleeping. So if you can just stand to not eat a little bit before you go to sleep and not eat a bit after waking up, you can get some solid time in. I don't have a problem waiting to eat after I wake up. You see, most of the time I'm eating is late in the afternoon. Whether I woke up at 7 that morning, I woke up at 11 that morning. I'm able to wait it almost as long as I want to eat if I'm going to eat that day. So it's something I got to work on. I didn't binge last night though. Normally I do this measurement here once every week. This is a 10-day measurement here. So 10 days ago versus today, this is where I'm at now. Everything in red is, technically bad. Things went up and you don't want them to go up necessarily, but they are going to go up from time to time. Things in green went down, and I'm happy for anything to go down as long as it's healthy. Now the blue is new. It's the first time using blue here. See, my biceps technically increased in size, but I don't think I added any fat to them. I think I actually gained muscle mass there. They definitely feel a little firmer, not a lot more, but yeah, I don't know. There's just a different feeling to them now. They just feel a bit more solid, and it's only the beginning. And as you see, I got major improvements elsewhere. And with those improvements, it's coming from the exercise, and just has to be over 10 days. I started doing the squats about 10 days ago as well. Doing at minimum 20 per day. Doing the wall push-ups almost every day. Rowing, I did every day for a week, and then I stopped for a few days, and I'm back doing the rowing again. And then there's just a few other exercises. Like I try to do sit-ups almost every day, but I don't track them at all because I can't do good sit-ups yet. At least I don't consider any of them to be good from what I'm experiencing from within my body. And unlike the wall push-ups, I don't have a good way to just start, at least not a way that I'm great with. So I don't track it, even though I do it. Same thing with the jump roping. I actually have done that a couple of more times with the ropeless jump rope, but I don't like that I don't get too far off of the ground, and then I'm not bending my legs as much as I would like to with the jumps. It looks like I'm just doing like stilt hops or something when I jump rope. So I'm going to wait a bit more until I can get better form to really count them. And form is really important for me. Something that I want to work on a lot here. And I know that I'm way late on this, but yeah, I recently have individual pictures here. I figured I'd do something new this week. And I forgot to actually do the, side to side video this time around. Could have technically got it up and did it, but I only like to do those when I'm in a fasted state and when I remember to do so. So even though I took other measurements while I wasn't in a fasted state, I felt it would not be the best showing of what that numbers actually showed here. I did these measurements, these pictures I took in the fasted state. These were supposed to complement or rather supplement what I was going to show with the video, but they're replacing it. And these are pretty much showing you where I consistently measure myself at each week. But that's it here. And I know that I'm way late on this, but yeah, I recently have individual pictures here. I figured I'd do something new this week. And I forgot to actually do the, side to side video this time around. Could have technically got it up and did it, but I only like to do those when I'm in a fasted state and when I remember to do so. So even though I took other measurements while I wasn't in a fasted state, I felt it would not be the best showing of what that numbers actually showed here. I did I did these measurements, these pictures I took in the fasted state, these were supposed to complement or rather supplement what I was going to show with the video, but they're replacing it. And these are pretty much showing you where I consistently measure myself at each week. And that's it. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.